My name is Cassidy Bold. I'm a junior at Monte Vista and I take Japanese.
So I'm Brendan Kitchen. I'm a sophomore here at Monte Vista. I took Japanese last year. So this is my second year of Japanese, and it's a very interesting class.
So I'm Max Santar. I'm a sophomore at Monte Vista, and I'm in J2.
I'm a triplet, so in middle school, my brother and sister both wanted to take different languages, Spanish and French, so I was like, I might as well try a different thing that they're not doing. And Japanese also interested me because a lot of my people that I knew from high school were taking Japanese.
Well, I was really interested. I took French my first year at Monte Vista, my freshman year, but it didn't really click with me, and I wanted something a little more interesting and a little more interactive, and I looked at Japanese, and I talked to some friends, and they were just like, it's really fun, you should definitely take it, it's actually surprisingly easy beyond what people say, and I was like, you know what, I'll take it, and I took Japanese 1 my sophomore year, and I've been hooked ever since.
Japanese is really fun. We get to learn about the culture and the language, which is kind of neat about any language, but especially Japanese. It's a little different than Spanish or French because it's kind of, you learn a new alphabet that's completely different, not Latin based, and we get kind of a family in our class because there's only one teacher and one period for each.
I would definitely recommend that people take Japanese. It's super interesting for the culture, but also the language itself is really fun to learn, and it's something that you don't get to experience with Spanish and French. You get to learn characters, whereas Spanish and French both have Roman letters. So I think it's extremely fun to get the different experience that you wouldn't get with other languages that you can take at Monte Vista.
So Japanese is a really fun language, both in learning the actual language and learning the cultural side of Japan. The language is really easy as long as you study, you work hard, and you pay attention in class. Try not to miss too much because you can fall behind kind of easily. But the cultural aspect is amazing. You get to do a mini celebration of all of their traditional festivals that have been going on for hundreds of years. We recently did one where we got to throw beans at our seniors for good luck, and then you keep the amount of beans your age +1. And it's a really fun experience. It's really unique, and you can go home and tell your family about it, and you'll just seem the coolest one at the dinner table.
Well, my sister took ASL actually, my older sister, and so that sparked my interest. I never really wanted to take Spanish, I just couldn't connect with it. And when I saw ASL, I just thought that'd be really great to know that culture and be able to talk to people that not a lot of people can, which I think it sucks when people have disabilities. And I say that lightly because we learned the whole culture of it too, which not a lot of languages do, and so we learn all the rules first and all, the 504s or what it's TTY, and then how to talk to deaf people because there's certain rules. In ASL as a class, it's very different because it's a silent visual language, and so the attention span of some kids, you get to learn they're not so good or they're better, and it's visual language, so you want to pay attention, and the class is very quiet sometimes, or it's easier to hear people on their phones, or it's easier to hear snickers or someone being loud, and so you kind of get to know the class really well, and then there's group projects where you have to kind of cooperate with them, and it's a very creative language, and it's really hard for some kids because the interpretations are, there's no right answer. It's such a good learning experience for a lot of kids to learn discipline and learn how to be silent and almost go about the world a different way instead of, constantly, we're so hung up on how we use our words. To find a different way on how to express yourself is really, really cool, and then you talk to your friends that way sometimes, and it's fun. Or when we go on this field trip to San Francisco, and you have to be silent the entire time, and it's a really cool experience because you get to know how people see deaf people and how we're treated, and how we're either treated better sometimes or treated worse. It puts a little bit of pressure on you when you have to know your signs and you literally cannot communicate unless you write on a piece of paper as well. It's another way. It's kind of cheap.